refreshing stories. Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Hiroshi. I work at Ramen Japan, a company that handles the #1 instant food brand in the domestic brand. We ensure our products offer the best quality and flavor possible. Okay, all I need to do before I leave today is putting together this document. Oh wait, isn't this the promotional material for the new crab ramen I tried the other day? The packaging looks great. Also, this cup noodle had imitation crab meat, but it tasted just like the real thing and was super delicious. I know that this is going to be a big hit. I need to do my best to make it clear and appealing. I was off the fast track for promotion and remained a lifelong rank-and-file employee, but I still enjoyed my work because I wanted to work here for a long time. Additionally, I have an important family to support, and their happiness makes all my efforts worthwhile. I'm home!
Welcome home. Dinner is ready. Do you want to take a shower first?
Thank you. I'll eat first. How was Daisuke today? Is he going to join me for dinner?
No, he already ate a few hours ago and is in his room already. He seemed fine, but didn't want to go to school today as usual. I called the principal about it and he was worried.
I see. It's not like he's being bullied in school, right? He's been locking himself in his room since starting elementary school, so... Or is there something else that's bothering him that he's not sharing with us?
I don't think so. He says he's okay and there's nothing wrong with the school. Well, I mean, he's shy and quiet, so maybe school just doesn't suit him? I don't know what's the correct way to help him feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's difficult. My only son, Daisuke, has been skipping school and staying in his room all the time, so I rarely get to see him. I'm sad because he used to be eager to try new things, but now it seems like he doesn't care anymore.
I did think about forcing him to go to school for social benefits, but that isn't right. Well, what I know is that he seems lively when he's on the computer in his room, so I'm thinking of letting him do what he wants for a while.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I don't want our relationship with him to get worse because of that. His happiness is the most important. Hey, I'll buy the new crab ramen and anything else you or he wants next time on my way home. How's that sound? I know he'll enjoy it.
That's a good idea. I'll ask him, and I'll let you know which one I want later on.
Sure. Oh, the crab meat is the company's flagship product actually. The seafood-based broth is excellent, and we've paid special attention to the noodles.
Since you're a cup noodle freak, it must be very delicious then. I'm looking forward to trying that next time.
Be excited. You'll be amazed at how delicious it is when you try it.
Introducing the latest from Ramen Japan. This year, the seafood is a sensation. Don't miss out.
Oh, hold on. This is our new product, the new crab ramen.
Unbelievable luxury in an instant. Real king crab inside at an amazing price. Only 320 yen. How incredible! Introducing Ramen Japan's new crab cup noodles. Available in stores now near you.
What?
Wait, real king crab? Wow, are you serious? I know this is going to be delicious.
Huh? What's going on?
What's wrong, Daisuke?
This is weird. When I went to see this production line before, there was no real crab in it. They were using imitation crab if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm sure they were. I even asked a few people there.
Are you sure about that? The TV just said real king crab though.
No, it can't be. Oh, wait. I put together the promotional material for this before coming home today. Let me check. Oh, see? I knew it. There's no real crab in it. It's imitation crab.
Seriously? Then does that mean there was some kind of misunderstanding?
Yeah. Oh no, this isn't good. I need to report this first thing in the morning. And so, when I went to work the next day, the first thing I did was visit the CEO's office. Excuse me? Hello? May I come in? There's something that I need to talk to you about.
What is it? Hurry up and make it short. Can't you see that I'm busy here?
I'm truly sorry about that. However, it's something urgent. Oh god, I'm nervous to look at his face since he's famous for being scary. But I need to shake it off because I have to tell him what's happening.
Something urgent?
Yes, it's about our new product. I saw a commercial yesterday that real king crab is used.
Okay, and?
When I went to see this production line before, they were using imitation crab. Also, please, take a look. The promotional materials also say imitation crab, not real king crab. This is a big problem. It would affect the company's credibility. If it's a mistake, we need to stop the promotion right away and fix it. We need to act fast to keep our customers' trust.
Hey, did you talk about this to someone?
Huh?
I'm asking if you talked to someone about this. Yes or no?
No, sir. Oh, God. Is he pissed off at this?
Goodness, I can't believe there's an incompetent employee here.
What?
Open your ears and listen. We're still going to sell this king crab ramen. It has real crab in it. The promotional material is wrong, and you've never seen a real crab before.
But I'm sure that it was imitation crab. Some people there also told me that, so...
Damn! Are you and those people blind or something? Insulting the company's new cup noodle is unacceptable! We put a lot of effort into creating this, and it deserves respect!
I'm not insulting. It's just that I don't think it's good to lie to our important customers and...
God, shut your mouth right now! Besides, you're still just a regular employee, huh? Being a grown man and always complaining without achieving anything? Are you serious? So pathetic. Or wait, I know. You're taking it out on me because you haven't been able to get promoted, huh? Is that it? Why don't you grow up already? It's so embarrassing to see someone your age behaving this way.
What? No, I would never do something like that.
Anyways, I'm busy. Get to work. If you can't do that, I have no problem firing you.
Yes, sir. I apologize, and I'll excuse myself now.
Ha! Finally! Oh no. Was it a bit too obvious this time? I thought that no one would notice since crabs are expensive, and not everyone knows how it tastes like.
Hello? May I come in? Oh God, sir! Urgent news! Our product is trending on the internet right now in a bad way! Please, look at this!
What? I know that there isn't king crab in this?
Actually,
Everybody would know since it's obviously imitation crab? I feel cheated! How dare I do this? This level of deception is unacceptable and infuriating! Something must be done! What is this? And there are other comments like this too!
it seems like everyone knows we're using imitation crab already. And what's worse is that the falsification of our other products is starting to come to light. Our reputation is at serious risk. So we need to act now, sir!
Ah, God damn it! We've been managing to make hundreds of billions in sales by disguising various ingredients since our business started struggling several years ago! I thought we were able to hide it! Our deceit is finally starting to unravel! This is really bad! Oh no! What should we do? Think!
I can't think of anything, but one thing is clear. If everything gets exposed, our company's done!
I know that! You didn't need to say it! A low-ranking employee I just talked to a few minutes ago mentioned this and...
Huh? Mentioned this? And did you come up with something, sir?
Hey, wait a second! I'm the CEO here! I can do whatever I want! I thought of something brilliant! Listen, let's act like we don't know anything about the new product's falsification! I'm so smart!
What?
We should just make it seem like that low-ranking idiot employee, Hiroshi Ohira, was the one who did this on his own, and make him take responsibility! How about firing him?
That night, I'm home.
Welcome home. Why do you look so bummed? Oh, is it because of yesterday? I'm guessing you weren't able to resolve that. I could tell it's really weighing on you.
Yes, exactly. I talked to the CEO about it, but he got pissed off for some reason. It's a big problem.
What? Why would he get mad at you? It's true that there's no king crab in it, right? He's lying to everyone. How dare he?
I know, right? But when I kept on explaining to him, he kept insisting that the promotional material was wrong, and that the people at the factory and I had never seen a real crab before, calling us blind.
What the hell? What is seriously wrong with your company? I didn't think your company was like this.
So, what everyone's talking about now on the internet is Dad's company, huh? So it's true that there's no king crab in this new product. I wonder why Dad's getting scolded because of this. Is it because he's the leader of this product? I have a really bad feeling about this. I hope Dad's okay. This whole situation's unfair, and I wish there's something I could do to help him. But what can I do? Daisuke, you there? It's your turn now. Oh, sorry. Yes, I'm here, Michael. Here. Oh no. That's a great spot to place the piece. You're as skillful as ever. I've also started my own business, being confident in my strategies. But since you're a genius with an IQ of 200, this is exactly what I expected. I could never beat you no matter how many times I compete with you. Hey, you're praising me too much. Shogi and Go just happen to suit me. That's it. I'm not that special. You are, because if you weren't, you wouldn't have become the world's #1. You've also won online tournaments dozens of times, right? That's so amazing. No one can be on your level. You're also, really rich, right? The prize money per tournament's around 2 million yen, so... Thank you for saying that, Michael. Oh, sorry, but I have something else to do, so I need to leave. That was a good game. Yeah, it was. Let's compete again. Bye. Well then, if Dad ends up taking responsibility even though he did nothing wrong, it's going to be really bad. I want to find a way to help him, but that would mean moving the entire company. It's a huge undertaking, and I'm not even sure where to start. Maybe I should reach out to some experts or advisors who have experience with such major transitions. That way, I might be able to handle everything smoothly. Let me search for Ramen Japan's CEO just for now, and then think. Is this it? Oh, I found his email address. Good, good. I need to send him something that would get his attention. Done. Next? The prize money I got from Shogi and Go online tournaments totals around 2 billion yen, so... Okay, I'm using this to buy all the shares of Dad's company. It's a bold move. But I can't just sit by and do nothing while Dad takes the fall. The next day... It's almost time to go to work, but I seriously don't want to go. I want to be like Daisuke today, staying in my room, but I need to. For them. Good morning, Dad. Are you okay? Hey, good morning. Huh? Daisuke! Long time no see. Did something happen? Nothing happened, but there is something that I want to talk to you about. Do you have time now? It's pretty important. Meanwhile, at the company, what should we do? The internet is filled with huge backlashes, and we've been getting calls non-stop. There's nothing we can do about this.
Hey, calm down and take a deep breath. You don't need to worry about it at all.
Huh? You seem pretty chill about this. Did you come up with something?
Well, yes. Actually, take a look at this.
Huh? Is this an email? Dear Ramen Japan CEO, apologies for the sudden contact. I might be able to help you with this incident. Please allow me to outline my proposed solution below. Your prompt attention to the following steps could make a significant difference.
I got this email last night. Look at this comeback plan. Whoever emailed me, I need to thank this person so much.
Wow, this is amazing. I wonder if the other party is a skilled consultant or executive. It's a flawless strategy. Huh? Wait, Belle, but the plan is only written halfway through. If it's not complete, we can't do anything. We need the full thing to ensure success.
I know. Look at the bottom of the email. It says this person will tell us the rest once the shares are sold. So I immediately transferred all the shares. It was a huge gamble, but I knew it would work. If this strategy succeeds, the company won't just survive, it'll grow even bigger than before.
I see. You made the right decision. And if we shift the blame onto that employee, what's his name again? Hiroshi? It'll be perfect.
Yup, you read my mind. Oh, it seems like this person is coming by to say hello today. You better serve this person expensive tea or coffee.
Hello? May I come in?
Huh? Oh, it's you again. What the hell do you want, Hiroshi? We're busy.
We're in the middle of something, can't you tell? Why don't you come back later? But there's something I would like to talk about.
Goodness, you're so annoying, complaining about everything. Hey, we're expecting a guest today, so we have no time to waste on you. Understood? Goodbye.
Oh, I think that would be me. What? The guest you're waiting for is the person who sent you an email last night, right? Glad it went through.
How do you know about this? And what do you mean, glad it went through? Wait, hold on. No, it can't be.
Because I was the sender? Well, the real sender was Daisuke, though. But seeing them with this reaction, I knew it. Dad, you'll be surprised, but I actually bought all the shares of your company. Please, don't be mad. What? Shares? What do you mean bought? You're scaring me right now. I've actually won quite a few online Shogi and Go tournaments, and I've been saving up all the prize money in my account, so I've got a decent amount. One tournament's prize is 2 million yen. Here, take a look at my bank book. You probably still don't believe me, so it's real. Wow, I've never seen this much money before. Billion? Just by winning those 2 tournaments? Also, buying my company's shares with this? Hold on, I'm so confused right now. Somebody help me! Dad, you're wasting time, so I'll explain everything in detail when you come home tonight. So just for today, please, follow my instructions at the company. If you have any questions, email me, okay? So what Daisuke told me was true then. Wow, I never thought he had such exceptional intelligence. Anyway, focus! So you were the one who thought about the amazing strategy? Oh, well, my acquaintance thought about it, and I put together the document. He's a busy person traveling around the world, so I'm here on his behalf. Do you understand what this means? I'm not just a regular employee anymore, so please, take back what you said about me.
Damn it, I didn't expect this at all. I need to do something. Oh, if it's really you, then you should be able to tell us the rest of the strategy, right? If you can't, it means you deceived us.
Yeah, of course I'm able to tell you. Please, apologize to everyone first.
What?
Regarding our new product, the crab ramen, please admit that you lied, and it doesn't have king crab in it.
You thinking you're better than me by just sending that email? So annoying! Hey, I'm the CEO here! You better watch your attitude!
So what? You not thinking about apologizing means you don't need to know the rest then? Sir, I think you should.
They have no choice. Fine. Promise you'll tell me the strategy after that? There's no king crab in our new product. I'm sorry for lying. Done. time. So can you tell me now? Hurry up, I'm waiting.
Huh? Can you speak louder? I couldn't hear you.
There is no king crab in our new product. I apologize for lying to everyone about this. There, happy? I think that was enough.
Thank you. Then I'll go ahead and talk about the rest of the strategy. First, I want you to acknowledge the mistakes you made until now and apologize at the press conference. I'll schedule that for you.
Excuse me? Apologize? Why the hell do I need to do that? It didn't say anything about that in the email you sent me. Why did you lie to me? Are you serious?
Even if you try to cover it up temporarily, it'll eventually be revealed, just like this time. Since it appears you've committed falsification not only with this new product, but with our other products as well, you need to take responsibility by resigning, too. This is the best business strategy. I also recorded your apology earlier, so you can't escape from this now.
Wait, you what? Recorded? How could you? You deceived me! Didn't you? This betrayal's unforgivable!
I don't know what you're saying. Betrayed? You were the one who betrayed our important customers all along.
Oh, wow, about that. Wow.
Sorry, but we investigated the falsification of other products already, so there's nothing you can do anymore. Give up! After that, the CEO and the department manager held a press conference to apologize and took responsibility. The CEO was dismissed, and the department manager was transferred to a branch in the middle of nowhere. Following Daisuke's suggestion, we recalled all the new crab ramen products from the market. To regain customer trust, we relaunched the product with real king crab, despite the potential impact on profits. It gathered significant attention both in a good way and a bad way, as people appreciated our honesty, while some were still upset about the falsification. Then,
Craving something new? After the crab sensation, get ready for the next big thing, shrimp! Introducing Ramen Japan's Spiny Lobster Ramen, made with real lobster. Available now in stores near you.
the spiny lobster ramen's extremely popular now. The sales are soaring, and it looks like we might finally recover our profits. It's all thanks to you, Daisuke. Without you, the company wouldn't have been saved. No, I want to thank both of you, Mom, Dad. I was able to develop my strengths thanks to your support. And thank you for not forcing me to go to school, and for being patient. So of course I'll help you whenever you need me. Daisuke, thank you. We will also help you whenever you need us. It appears that Daisuke had connections with a highly skilled entrepreneur, and after the incident, it seemed like he sold his shares to that person. Yep, you all guessed it, Michael. As a result, he's taken over as the CEO and runs my company now. Oh, guess what? My contribution to the sales of the spiny lobster ramen has been recognized, and I've been promoted to section chief. It was a long journey to get there. With increased responsibilities at work, I aim to continue giving my best effort with sincerity.
My name is Kana. I've been married to my husband, Yuji, for 4 years now, and I live a happy life with him.
I'm home!
Oh, Yuji, welcome home. Dinner is ready.
Wow! Thank you, Kana! Sorry, I'm sure you're tied up for your part-time job too. But you do everything around the house for us. I'll wash up after, and I'll make dinner tomorrow.
Until recently, Yuji was working for a really famous major company. However, because it was such a big company, he was overwhelmed with work, to the point where his body broke down and he had no choice but to resign. Currently, he just changed jobs to a much more calm one. Because his salary isn't very high, I also work part-time in order to support the household. You don't need to worry about it. I'm sure your new job is busy, and plus, I'm working part-time for my family's business, so it's stress-free. My family owns a business called Ichigo Dani Gumi, and they run business for hot springs vacations, as well as specialize in hot spring equipment, and they have their hands in a wide range of businesses. I go there a couple of times a week to help out.
Kana, thank you. But I don't want to make you do all of the chores, and always be relying on you.
Alright, well then, I guess I'll let you spoil me sometimes. This is what we're like, and we help each other and live very happily together. But then, one day, my mother-in-law came over to visit us. Kana, thank you for making the time. I truly am so happy that a girl like you married into our family. But, don't you get tired of hanging out with an old woman like me? Oh, please, not at all. Please come over to see us anytime. My mother-in-law lived in the same area, but she lives alone in a family house far off closer to the mountains. Ever since my husband passed away, it feels kind of lonely to be alone. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my, I'm so sorry for having such a sad conversation. Why don't we talk about something more exciting? Yes. That same day at night. Hey, Yuji, I have an idea if you would be okay with it. But how would you feel about living with your mother in her house?
What? What? Where's that coming from?
I've been thinking about this for a while now. Ever since your dad passed away, you can see that your mom doesn't have much energy, right? And I just thought it would be nice if we could reduce her time spent alone, even if it's just a little bit. If we live at your family house, then, until your salary becomes more stable, we would also be able to save. But what do you think?
But are you sure you'd be okay with that?
Yeah, totally fine. I want to live together with your mother.
I see. All right. I'll try talking to my mom about it.
After that, we set up a meeting for the three of us to talk, and at the end of the discussion, it was decided that we would live together. A few months later, our life in the house was off to a great start. However, little by little, I started to sense that something was off. Dinner is ready! Wow, thank you so much! This looks delicious! Can't wait to eat! What is this flavor? Something doesn't taste right. I guess it tastes kind of sour. To be honest, it doesn't taste good at all. How is it?
Yeah, it's delicious. It tastes like you're cooking, Mom.
I'm glad. How is it, Kana? What? Oh, it's delicious, yes. Really? I'm so glad. If Yuji is eating it like it's normal, then I guess this is just his mother's taste. In this way, my mother-in-law's cooking was sometimes tasting a little off. I got sushi for today!
Yay!
This one is mine, and this one is for you, Yuji. Oh my! That's strange. The one that Kana chose isn't in the bag. I wonder if the sushi restaurant made a mistake.
Maybe you made a mistake when you ordered it, Mom.
No way. I'm pretty sure that I ordered it properly. I'm so sorry, Kana. No problem. I'll figure something out with what we have at home.
Well then, let's share my sushi. And if that's not enough for me, I'll eat whatever's left in the fridge.
And whenever she would order delivery or takeout, my portion would always be missing. If it was just one time, it wouldn't bother me, but things like this started to increase, so I started to feel like something definitely wasn't right. After some time after that, the decisive incident finally occurred.
Well then, I'm gonna get going. I'll be back in 2 weeks.
Got it, be careful. That day, Yuji was going off on a longer business trip due to work, and I was going to be left alone with his mother, but that should be good. Oh my, Kana, did you finish cleaning up? Oh, yes, I just finished a second ago. I see. Well then, can you do it one more time? Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean? What is there to not understand? This is what I mean. As she said that, my mother-in-law threw milk all over the dishes that I had just washed. What are you doing? Okay then, now rewash them right away. Also, you need to make lunch. And by the way, if it doesn't taste good, I'm going to throw it away. Ma'am, what is going on here? Have I done something to make you hate me? There's nothing going on, because I've always hated you from the very beginning. What? I bet you only married Yuji because Yuji had a good salary, isn't that right? Even though you don't take care of anything around the house. Sometimes you sneak out of the house during the week. So I bet you're just going out and having fun with the money that Yuji worked so hard to earn, aren't you? It's unbelievable, the nerve that you have. Ma'am, but I explained that to you before, didn't I? That I'm working part-time in order to support the household finances? But Yuji is earning so much. There's no need for you to work a part-time job. But there is a reason for that. Ugh, yeah. I don't need your excuses. In our household, if man will not work, he shall not eat. So you need to work around this house. But also, can you just hurry up and get a divorce? You're seriously just in the way. But why? Well, then why did you agree to living together? Well, of course, to create situations like this. If we stayed the way things were before, I lived so far away that I wasn't able to harass you like this. But now that we live together, I can do whatever I want with you, can't I? And as the cherry on top, if I can clean up the parasite that is leeching off of my precious son, then that would be the best. That's not the reason why I married him at all. You can say whatever you want with that mouth, can't you? Anyway, if you don't want to get a divorce, then you need to go to work around this house. Well then, good luck! After that, with every little household chore, my mother-in-law would have some complaints about it. She would purposely dirty up the laundry. She would say that my cooking was disgusting and throw it away. She was always bullying me. And then, finally... Wait, ma'am, what are you doing? That's my mattress. What do you mean, what? You can't do the chores, you're terrible at cooking, and you can't even earn a decent salary. Of course it would be a waste to let such a terrible daughter-in-law sleep in my house. It would be plenty for you to sleep out in the yard. As she said that, my mother-in-law picked up my mattress and she threw it out the window. I panicked and I ran out to the yard to collect my mattress, but... Oh no, the blanket! I just cleaned this yesterday. You got some nerve, really? You need to sleep out in the yard. As soon as I left the house, my mother-in-law locked all of the doors around the house. All I had was my cell phone in my hand, and I was fully locked out. I desperately begged her to open up the door, but my mother-in-law closed all of the curtains and ignored me. In the end, I had no choice but to sleep outside in the yard. I never thought that she would take it this far. Well, I guess my luck out of this misfortune is that right now it's the spring. I'm not sleepy yet anyway, so maybe I'll go for a walk around this area. I wonder if there's anyone that manages this. All of the weeds are going crazy. Oh, look, some of the ground is coming up. Wait, isn't this? And so, as I was going on a walk, I discovered a certain thing. I knew that this needed to be investigated straight away, so I panicked and called my family straight away. And then, a few days later... I don't know what's going on, but recently, that terrible daughter-in-law is doing something in the yard. I wonder what on earth she's doing. Don't tell me she's actually trying to live out in the yard. Excuse me? What do you want? Just so you know, you're not getting back into this house for at least another week. More importantly, there's something I want to talk to you about. Will you sell me this yard for $50,000? 50,000? What are you even saying? Obviously, there's no way you could prepare that kind of money. I can, and so I would like to put this yard under my ownership if you agree. My goodness, have you gone crazy because I've been harassing you too much? Well then, you need to prepare the $50,000 in cash. In that case, I'll think about it for you. I understand. The next day, here you go, ma'am, $50,000. This money? Where on earth did you get it? But also, do you seriously want to buy that crap yard? Yes, I want that land. I have no idea what you're thinking. Don't tell me you're actually trying to live out in the yard. Or is it that you're trying to get your hands on anything you can before the divorce? Whatever. That yard is worth nothing, even if I sold it to some other contractor anyway. So do what you want. Thank you very much. And so we officially created the contract, and the completely rundown yard at Yuji's family house became my personal property. And then a few days later, Yuji came home from his business trip, so I was finally able to sleep back in the house. But my mother-in-law continued to harass me behind Yuji's back. I continued to tolerate it until a few months later.
Hey, there are a bunch of scary-looking guys out in the yard right now. But what's going on? About that, I have no idea either. It seems that Ghana suddenly called all those people over. By the time I woke up, they had already started on some kind of construction. Oh, ma'am, Yuji, good morning. Kana, what are you doing? If I'm not mistaken, those guys are employees from Ichigo Danigumi, aren't they? They're wearing uniforms with the company name on them, too. That's right. Actually, right now, we're digging a hot spring. Hot spring? That's right. When I investigated this area, I discovered that there's a natural hot spring here. In my family business, we also dig out natural hot springs. I was wondering what you were sneaking around the yard doing, so that's what it was. But this is fantastic. If we have a natural hot spring in my backyard, I'm going to be super rich. I can't wait. And then a few more months after that, all right, we've hit the hot spring. Interesting. So it's finally done.
So, how much money am I going to be getting per month? Of course, it came out of my backyard, so I'm going to be able to get something, right? What? No, not one penny will be going to you. Excuse me, why not? This is the backyard to my house, isn't it? Wait a minute, don't tell me you forgot. I bought this backyard from you a couple of months ago. And on top of that, the rights to the hot springs are registered under Ichigo Danigumi, so there's no way that any of the money would be going to any personal account. Using this hot spring, we're planning on building a hot springs resort in this area. For that, we've already secured the land as well. What? What is that? I haven't heard anything. Can't you do something about it? Even if you say that, there's nothing we can do. No way. And either way, you have all of the money that you got from selling this yard. What have you done with that? Obviously, I've already used all of that straight away, because I thought that we're going to have a natural hot spring here. Oh, so that explains why over the last few months you've been going on so many vacations and going to the spa and going out to eat at luxury restaurants. Oh, come on. If this was how things were going to end up, I never should have said I would sell you the yard. Even though I was finally able to kick you out into the yard, that was a waste. And first of all, this is originally my land anyway, so you need to put money into my house. You're the worst daughter-in-law. It's the least you can do. Oh.
Mom? What's that supposed to mean? That you kicked Kana out? And did you just call her the worst daughter-in-law?
Oh my, Yuji, you're home earlier than usual today. You see, this isn't what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like. See? Look. I pulled out my cell phone and I showed Yuji the video I had taken of my mother-in-law harassing me. You? When did you take that? Oh, did you think that I was a daughter-in-law that would just take that? Unfortunately for you, I will be getting some form of payback. Oh.
Mom, you need to explain to me exactly what's going on.
That's not it, Yuji. This woman's only after you for your money. Because she can't even do the chores around the house. And she doesn't make any money either.
Mom, what are you saying?
What?
I didn't want to make you worry, so I hadn't said anything to you. But I resigned from my old company. I just got a new job, and I'm not earning very much. So Kana has been working part-time for her family business and been supporting the household.
No way. But if she's working part-time, she's just participating in construction, right? That's not anything to be proud of.
Obviously, that's not the case. Kana's actually a professional when it comes to digging hot springs. She's earning more than I was when I was at my previous major company.
You're lying.
Sheesh. We are the ones that are being piggybacked by her salary. You've disappointed me, Mom.
No, don't say that, Yuji. I'm so sorry. I just had a little bit of a misunderstanding. Surely you won't say that you don't want to live together anymore?
Obviously, we're not going to live with you anymore. There's no way I could live with somebody that's going to hurt my wife like that.
No way. Well, I actually don't mind if we stay living with her.
What?
I've actually been put in charge of all the maintenance of the hot springs and the business development around here, so if anything, it's a lot easier if she lets us stay here. And plus, it's not like I got into a fight with your mom or anything. I just want her to stop harassing me the way that she has been. If we can live happily together from now on, then I'm happy to stay here. Kana?
If you say so. But if she does anything to you at all, you need to tell me straight away.
Yeah, thank you. After that, perhaps my mother-in-law gave in after being yelled at by Yuji, but she apologized to me multiple times, and after that day, she never harassed me again. Not only that, I will do everything around the house, so you can focus on your work, Kana. That's what she said, so I've been able to fully focus on my work without any distractions. And now, the three of us are living a happy life as a family together. Happy endings, happy endings.
My name is Hiroshi. I'm the owner of Ohira Udon that I inherited from my father's generation. Our signature item is plain udon noodles for $1.90. Ever since we first opened the restaurant, we haven't changed this price.
Thank you for the meal. Really, this price is so helpful.
Thank you for your business all the time. I'm very happy to hear that you enjoyed it.
My lunch stipend is $5, so this is the perfect price with a few toppings.
Most of our customers take the plain noodles as the base and add different toppings like tempura.
Chef, Thank you always. This is a really wallet-friendly place. But are you sure you can really keep it up with this price?
Well, to be honest, it's pretty tight. But as long as the customers are happy, then I'm going to insist on this price for the rest of my life.
Well, I'm definitely happy to hear that. I hope you keep going so that you don't have to close. I'll be back.
Thank you very much. Recently, because the flour and other raw ingredients were going up in price, we weren't able to make much profit anymore, and we were barely able to pay the rent these days. The shops around us were closing down one by one, and this shopping area that my restaurant is on started to become a dead road full of closed doors. I'm continuing my business on the edge like this, but as long as there are customers who enjoy my udon, I'm not going to close the restaurant.
Hello?
Welcome! Among my customers, this high school girl was one that I was always particularly mindful of. She comes 5 times a week, and she's a great regular. The usual again today?
Yes, please, thank you.
Thank you for your patience. Plain noodles. Most of the customers get toppings every time, but this girl only orders the plain noodles, and that's why she was particularly impressionable.
Thank you for the noodles.
This girl, regardless of her age, she doesn't have any accessories on her hair or her bag. She seems like a quiet girl. Maybe she's not getting much of an allowance. I need to keep working hard so that I can help people like that. In this way, I was working really hard to make ends meet every day, but then suddenly, a hurricane came bursting in. What's up? Pardon me. Are you Ohira? Yes, I am, but... and you are? I'm Chinpira. Hate to say this, but can you leave this place? Excuse me? Where's this coming from? We need to get rid of this outdated udon restaurant so that we can change this into the new hotspot in town. Ching ching! Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. Hey, you, why are you raising your voice? And what are you saying? You're going to trouble the other customers, so please, stop! Like I said, this is such a stupid and non-popular udon restaurant, so just hurry up and get rid of it. It's not like you have any demand anyway, right? No, I do have enough demand here. And plus, if I suddenly close, there will be people who will be troubled by it. Pfft, I bet you're just catering to the poor peasants, aren't you? Because only peasants would come to a poor restaurant like this. Hey, what on earth are you trying to do here? I'm here as requested by Refreshing Building Company. We're planning on knocking down this shopping street and building a new high-rise building, which means we need to close down the shutters to this restaurant like we have with the rest of them. What are you saying? You might be right that we're not making the most money, but making money isn't everything, is it? I'm not going to leave this place, no matter what, for my regular customers too. Interesting. Regular customers, huh? Wait a minute. That girl there? Is she also a regular? But there's no way, is there? I'm sure you like pancakes more than a place like this, right?
That's not true at all. I'm still in the middle of my meal, so can you please quiet down a little bit?
What? Well, I just came here to check it out today anyway. I'll be back. See you. What was wrong with that guy? I'm sorry about the commotion.
No, please, don't worry about it. Thank you for the delicious food.
Anytime. Thank you for coming again today. For regular customers like her, I have to continue the 190. No matter what happens, I refuse. I can't let this restaurant get closed down. But on the other hand, there was Refreshing Building Company that wanted to knock down this place and build a high-rise building. And after that day, Chinpira started coming to the restaurant every single day to harass me. What's up? Wow, looks like you're popular once again, amongst all the peasants. Oh, jeez, not you again. How dare you say that to our precious customers? Any old udon restaurant that only serves peasants like this is past its time. We're only interested in the rich. So that's why we're going to build a high-rise building. So you peasants hurry up and get out. Cha! Oh, damn it! How dare you say whatever you want like that? But I'm definitely not going to be leaving. I was fine with him saying whatever he wanted about the restaurant, but every single day, Chinpira would barge into the restaurant, and then he would start calling the customers peasants out loud. And as a result, even the regular customers stopped coming. In addition to the regular restaurant service, I tried doing delivery and takeout services, and I attempted different styles of business. But the days continued that the restaurant didn't make any profit. What's up? Oh my. Looks like you finally run out of customers. Please cut it out already. Oh, have you finally given in? Are you ready to leave the premises? No, I refuse. I'm not going to leave this place. So please, stop coming to the restaurant. What fun do you get out of harassing me like this every day? You're a stubborn guy, aren't you? Well then, If you say that you're going to buy this land for $1 million, then I'll cut it out. Well, although I'm sure that's impossible for someone like you. That's enough already! Obviously, there's no way I have that much money. If you're going to take it this far, I'm going to fight back with the law. Excuse me? We're also taking the proper measures to do this. Look at this. This is the contract. What? What is this? Consent to closing down Ohira Udon? In the event that the renter doesn't purchase the land, and therefore the restaurant grounds for $1 million? Then they'll be required to leave? Wait, what the hell is this? Didn't you just come up with this crap? Hey now, don't be pointing fingers like that. We spoke to the landlord about this, and he's already consented to the vacating of these premises. Look, see? He signed it right there. You're right. Even that landlord who seems so nice. But why would they agree to this? Stop nagging about it. If you can't prepare $1 million, then can you just hurry up and get out, please? Ha! $1 million? There's no way that I'd be able to prepare that much money. I'll be back. And by then, you better have everything ready. Well, with this lack of customer traffic, I'm sure you'd be closing down regardless anyway. Damn it. I guess there's nothing that I can do anymore about this. Dad, I'm so sorry that I couldn't protect this restaurant. Sir, looks like we're about to have Ohira Udon vacate pretty soon.
Oh, is that so? Well done.
Well, I showed him that contract. That was all I needed.
Right? That's why I told you. You should have just done that from the beginning.
My bad. Well, it just took way too much time to try to get the signature from that old landlord.
Yeah, that landlord. He's pretty old, isn't he? Well, we were able to secure the contract, so we're not going to have any problems anymore. Right?
Yes, sir. By the time I get there next, I'm sure he'll be packing up. There's no way that guy would be able to prepare $1 million anyway.
Oh, that's right. Well then, maybe I'll go and pay a visit myself. The high-rise building of our dreams is almost in our hands.
I had no idea that that conversation was happening. All I could think about was how I could possibly keep this restaurant. However, there was no way that I'd be able to prepare an amount like $1 million, and with all of the regular customers having disappeared in this situation, I felt like I had no choice but to close down. And so, with tears in my eyes, I posted a paper on the door that said, "Closed."
Hello, sir.
Welcome. As usual. Thank you for coming in every day.
Yeah, to me, this is a really important place. But more importantly, that poster outside.
Oh, about that. Yeah, that's right.
No way! But you can't do that!
I'm really happy to hear you say that, but I just don't think that there's any way for me to continue the business anymore.
Is that because of that guy from the other day, isn't it? From Refreshing Building Company?
Yeah, it is. I'm really sorry about the commotion that day. Because of that guy, you're the only person that will come to this restaurant anymore.
I knew it! Those guys!
If I had $1 million, I would be able to continue this restaurant, but I wonder if there's $1 million lying around anywhere. As if.
Wait, really? 1 million, huh? I'm sorry, I'll be back again.
Are you not going to eat today? And then, a few days later, the situation was about to make the most extreme turn. What's up? I saw the poster outside of the restaurant. Looks like you finally decided to close down this place. Hey, let's talk. Huh? What is it? Did you prepare $1 million? Pfft, obviously there's no way. Ugh, I hate to admit it, but I did decide to close. Oh, there. As long as you understand. Well then, I just signed this paperwork right here about vacating.
Mr. Ohira!
You? Huh? What's this? A girl? A high school girl?
Mr. Ohira Udon, there's money in here, so $1 million.
What? Just as I was about to sign the papers, at that moment, I couldn't believe my eyes that high school girl came running into the restaurant. Not only that, but she was holding a suitcase carrying $1 million in it. Hey, are you serious? $1 million? Wait, I've never seen this before in my life. This much money? What's going on?
Mr. Ohira, my name is Mommy.
Mommy?
Actually, when I was a little girl, this place, Ohira Udon, saved my life.
Your life?
Yes, when I was still a little girl, my parents got divorced and I was living in poverty with just my mother. Around that time, I was eating the $1.90 udon from here almost every day with my mom. And thanks to that, you really saved our household. And that's why, to this day, when I eat the udon here, it makes me feel at home.
I see. That must have been a difficult childhood. I'm really happy to hear that my udon was helpful.
When we were still living with my father, apparently, my mom always wanted to become a lawyer. However, my dad only continued to belittle her, saying things like, "An idiot like you is definitely going to fail." And because he kept saying things like that every day, they got divorced.
I see. I guess you had an intimidating father.
Yeah, and about that dad, it turns out that he's actually the CEO of that refreshing building company that hired this guy.
What? What? You're the daughter of my CEO?
That's right! And that's why I'll never forgive people like you who harass those in need just to earn money. You're truly the worst. I hate you, and I hate my father.
Apologies for interrupting. Hello, Mr. Ohira.
And you are?
I am this girl's mother. My name is Akane.
What? So you're Mommy's mother? I feel like I've seen her somewhere before.
Actually, a few days ago, Mommy came crying to me, saying that she wants to protect the flavors of her childhood. She told me the situation. I knew that this time it was our turn to protect you, Mr. Ohira, and that's why we've done this.
Thank you very much. However, what do you mean by protect? I'm not able to keep up.
After I got divorced, I got my certification as a lawyer, and I built my own law firm.
My mom is being pulled to so many TV networks, she's actually super famous now.
Oh, that's right. I've definitely seen you on TV. You're the lawyer. You're the star of that TV show, Lawyer's Discussion Room. Oh, you're right. I've seen you before too. But recently that show doesn't have anything to do with the law anymore. Even if you're a famous lawyer, there's no way that I can accept this amount of money.
No, that's not it. This money.
Yo, how's it going? Did you already force him to sign the papers? Akane? Mommy?
Dad?
Why are you two in a place like this?
I knew that you would show up. I heard that you're trying to force this restaurant to vacate these premises. But what you guys are doing is a crime.
Where is this coming from? We made sure to get the landlord's signature, and we formed a proper contract.
Nope, about that contract. I confirmed it with the landlord. And then, according to that old man, he said that he had no memory of signing such a contract.
Don't be so ridiculous. He's just an old man. That's probably why he doesn't remember. Look, we have the contract right here.
That signature on the contract. You pretended to be a delivery person and got that signature, didn't you?
A delivery person? Oh crap.
That landlord is quite the old age, isn't he? That's why his family was worried, and they put a security camera on the front door. And there we have crystal clear footage of that day.
What? Hey, Shinpira! What's going on here? No, well, actually, no matter how many times I explained it to that old man, he refused. So I thought it would be just faster to get his signature by pretending to deliver some packages. I see. So that's what happened.
The contract that was signed by being fooled is not only invalid, that is a crystal clear crime. You can talk about the rest to the police.
The police?
Don't worry, I also reported all of the harassment that you've been inflicting on this restaurant.
No way! Hey, that was my bad. Come on, forgive me this time, right? You're my ex-wife.
Ex-wife, which means that you're a complete stranger to me.
Hey, chef, don't just watch. Help me! Since when did we trade places? No matter how you look at it, you did this all to yourself. Oh, looks like the police have arrived. No, I don't want to be arrested! Damn it, this isn't how things were supposed to go! Phew, Miss Akane, Mommy, thank you very much for saving me. And about this money.
Oh, that's right. This money, we would like to put it as an investment into Ohira Udon.
What? Investment? Of $1 million?
Actually, I have received this money from one of my clients who's the CEO of an investment company.
The CEO of an investment company? And now, why would a person like that?
Apparently, the CEO is actually a regular of this restaurant.
What? I didn't know that we had a regular like that.
He said that he's been coming here ever since he was still a lowly employee.
It looks like Ohira Udon has saved a lot of people.
I'm so happy to hear that.
And then that same CEO came to me with a suggestion of turning Ohira Udon into a chain restaurant. So, given the opportunity, we wanted to help you bring that conversation forward.
Are you serious? I'm nothing but extremely happy.
Thank goodness.
Well then, let's go ahead and move forward with that.
After that, things moved quickly. And not only did this restaurant not have to close down, all of our regulars from before came back. On top of that, we were going to be opening up Ohira Udon all across the country, and 5 store locations were set to be open at the same time! Of course, the price of the plain noodles would remain at $1.90. From adults to babies, we received multiple reviews that all generations would be able to love this udon at an affordable price, and it didn't take long for us to become a popular chain. After that, we were going to move overseas to become that famous Ohira noodles. But that's a story for another time.
My name is Hiroshi. I'm a designer, working full-time at a company called Refreshing Design Corporation. Ever since I was a little kid, it was always my dream to become a designer. And now that I was able to make that dream come true, every day is very fulfilling. Let's see here. On the schedule today, I have a meeting from 1 p.m. with Company A, and then starting from 3 p.m., we have an internal company meeting. And then when I'm finished with that, I need to take the planning material to Company B, and then I need to send the check-back material to Company C. Man, every day is so busy, I'm exhausted. It may seem like life's going pretty well for me, but to be honest, there's actually one thing that's been bothering me in my life. Well then, Yuya, I think we're going to leave the next project with you and have you wrap it up for us. We have high hopes for you. We're counting on you. Yes, thank you very much. It's an honor coming from the CEO. I'll do my best. Wow, so that means Yuya's the project leader once again. But I thought I put a lot of effort into this project proposal and did my best. Why is it that it's always Yuya who gets to be placed in charge of all the big projects? Damn it, every time. Is it because he's so good looking? I mean, that guy's so popular with all the female employees.
Hey, why are you muttering to yourself over there? Aren't you busy with work?
Miss Mina, well, you see, Yuya took another big project. And this time, I was pretty confident with my proposal, and I was sure they'd give it to me.
Oh, goodness. So you didn't get it again? Well, let's do our best on the next proposal competition. It's okay. Don't let it get you down too much.
I don't think I have a future anymore. The CEO doesn't take much of a liking to me, and I don't have any popularity with the female employees either. It feels like everything's a loss for me. Just as I thought. A company that's this shiny's not where I belong. So maybe I should consider applying for a different job.
But you know, you're really good at your job, Hiroshi. Maybe the thing that's missing for you is the ability to make decisions. Because Yuya can do everything on his own from start to finish, right? I think those are the parts that people see and highly regard in him.
But with any projects that I've ever been given, I always think that you can have better results if you ask the opinion of others and take them into consideration. And plus, it's a lot more fun if you discuss your opinions together and work together like that.
Well, I do like that way of thinking a lot too. But in our company, it might be difficult to be praised for working like that.
I knew it. I guess it's just my fate to live the rest of my life in the shadows as a nobody. The one person who seems to understand me the most is this beautiful woman. She's actually my direct boss, and her name is Miss Mina. She was always praising me for my work. And for me, who wasn't getting very much praise from the company at all, she was the one person who really supported me mentally. A few days after that...
Hey, Hiroshi! There's something I wanted to discuss with you, but would you have a minute right now?
Oh yes, that'd be fine, but what's it about? Is it about the next internal proposal competition?
What? No, not at all. It's actually a little bit hard for me to bring this up, but...
What is it? Can you just hurry up and say it?
Well actually, what I wanted to ask you was... Hiroshi, would you mind pretending to be my boyfriend? Even if it's just temporarily?
Excuse me? You mean like a fake boyfriend? You want me to pretend to be your boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Hey, shh! You're speaking so loudly! So, will you do it? Or are you not going to do it?
That's not something that I can decide that easily. What on earth is going on?
Well, about that, you see, my parents have been really annoying lately, saying that I need to go on these arranged dates to get married, but I'm not even considering marriage right now. I don't care, but they've been insisting. And just the other day, they said that they were going to force me to go on a blind date with somebody I would never want to marry. And I just got so furious. And that's why I thought that maybe they would give it up if I had a boyfriend. If I don't do that much, then that guy, my father, doesn't seem like he's ever going to stop. So please, you're the only person that I can ask to help me.
Huh, I see. But why are you asking me of all people? I think that there are a lot of guys in the company who are a lot more popular than me, who'd be a much better match for you. You could choose from anybody that you wanted.
Well, that might be true, but You seem like you're a really honest guy, Hiroshi. Unlike all the other employees, you don't seem that flashy and you don't show off. So I thought maybe my parents would accept you more easily. And plus, for a woman like me that's good at her job, there are a lot of instances where their partner is somebody who's just as good at their job and takes their job seriously. And on top of all of that, I get the feeling that you're gonna make me look good, you know?
Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying, but I don't even have a good reputation in the company. I'm a nobody.
Well, anyway, I've already decided, and you're the one that's perfect for this. Just one time, that's all I'm asking. If you would pretend to be my boyfriend and meet my parents, it would be a huge help.
Well, I guess I have no choice. Well then, I can help you, because you're saying that I look like I'd be a serious boyfriend, right?
Exactly! You totally look that way. Well, anyway, it's pretty set, but this upcoming Sunday, can you come over to my parents' house with me?
And just like that, I was quickly convinced by my boss, Mina, and I was going to pretend to be her boyfriend and go meet her parents at their house. That weekend, on the Sunday, it was finally the day to meet them. I was really quick to accept it, but even if it's fake, it still makes me really nervous. I really hope that Mina's father's a nice person, and that he's not too scary.
Hiroshi, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks for coming here on a weekend. I think my dad is going to be pretty difficult, but I hope you can get through it somehow.
What? So he's going to be difficult? If you were going to tell me now, just before, I wish you hadn't told me at all.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, this is my family house. I've already told my parents the situation.
Phew. Well, Miss Mina's always looking after me at work, so I guess I need to step up and do my best to help her. Nice to meet you!
Dad, Mom, this here is my boyfriend. His name is Hiroshi. We work together at the same company.
Oh my, well, welcome to our home. So, you're Mina's boyfriend. Thank you for taking care of our daughter. Whoa, the pressure from her father's intense, but also, this person is her dad? Or is it Raul? Which one is it? If I mess this up, there's a chance that I won't be able to make it home alive. The weather's very nice today, and well, you see, I'm Hiroshi. Very nice to meet you. I'm going to ask you right off the bat, but how long have the two of you been dating? Yes, of course, I suppose it's been 6 months? Oh, so it's only been half a year. In that case, the two of you probably don't know each other very well yet, do you? That's not the case at all. Isn't that right, Mina?
It might be true that we've only been dating for 6 months, but we've been working together at the company for a long time now, so we know each other really well.
Interesting. So, what's your reputation like at work, Hiroshi? Well, about that, I don't get very much praise within the company, but is that so, Mina?
No, that's not the case at all. Hiroshi's really good at his job, and he's a junior colleague that I can really rely on. It might be true that he doesn't get praised very much within the company, but I suppose you could say that Hiroshi is the type to make a good business owner. He's a specialist that takes in a lot of different opinions in order to make the best possible outcome.
I see. A business owner type, is that so? Well, that does give me high hopes for the future. What? She's complimenting me like crazy! So if I mess this up now, it's going to be really bad! By the way, I'm not going to allow any man to date my daughter, Mina, unless you're doing so with marriage in mind for the future. If you have no intention of marrying my daughter, I'm not going to forgive you.
Oh, come on. You're going to bring that up again? We're not living in your generation, Dad.
From there, I was doing my best to answer all of the questions that Mina's father was bombarding me with, but I was desperate not to mess it up, and answered him as best as I could. So does that mean that you're one of Mina's subordinates at work? Yes, Mina's always helping me with my work. Is that so? Well, my daughter's very passionate about her job, which isn't a bad thing, but she doesn't have much else interesting going for her, and my wife and I were worried. That's not true. Please, don't worry about that. Miss Mina's kind to everybody, and she's also extremely good at her job. She's my boss, but she's also really popular within the company, to the point where I don't think I'm worthy to be her partner. Is that so? Well, I'm happy to hear you say that. Well, this is starting to get fun, isn't it?
Oh, come on, Hiroshi. You're complimenting me too much. It's embarrassing. Stop it.
Hiroshi, you're a good guy. I like you. It's been a long time since I've had this much fun. All right! I've succeeded in taking down Raul! I'm just happy to hear that you're happy. I didn't think that such a fine young man was going to marry this daughter of mine. Lucky us.
All right. Dad, I think you've had too much to drink. We're going to call it a day pretty soon.
And so, over the course of 5 hours, I met Mina's parents, but then she was thoughtful of the situation, and she somehow wrapped the day up. I thought everything was going to go right back to normal. However, a few days later, the most outrageous thing was going to happen. What's the matter, Miss Mina? That was a really big sigh. Is there something on your mind?
About that? You see, my dad, it seems like he really liked you, Hiroshi. And then he started saying that he wanted you to take after his company.
Excuse me? What do you mean his company? But also, wait, your dad, he's a CEO of a company? You never told me that.
Wait, really? I don't remember that. It's a pretty small company, but ever since that day, things have been a mess. That's what he started saying, and now I roped you into a ridiculous situation. I'm really sorry, Hiroshi.
I didn't realize that he liked me that much. Way more than I expected.
But I'm gonna make sure that I don't cause you any more trouble than I already have. So don't worry about it. And I'm going to talk to my dad.
No, it's okay. I'll come with you to apologize. To be fair, I was an accomplice in this situation. But to be honest, to hear that he likes me this much, I have to admit that I don't hate it. However, after that, I became really busy with my new project, and I missed out on the timing to go with Mina and apologize to her parents. And then finally, a few days later, instead of going over to apologize, I was actually called over to Mina's family's house by her parents. May I ask what you wanted to discuss with me? Hiroshi, this is an important conversation I wanted to have with you. Actually, I was wondering if we could ask you to create the package design for our company's newest product. Would you be able to do that? What? Did you say design? If it's you, Hiroshi, I know that I can be comfortable as the CEO giving this job to you. Well, will you just listen to what I have to say first? I suppose if I'm just going to listen, then sure. And then, 2 hours later, sir, that's a really interesting idea. Ah, I knew that you would understand, Hiroshi. You really are very quick to get it. So, what do you say? Would you be willing to accept this job from me? Yes, I'm really looking forward to it.
Wait a minute, Hiroshi, are you really sure you're okay with accepting it?
Don't worry, work is work. Plus, Mina, you've acknowledged my abilities at work, right? This sounds like a really interesting project, and I'd love to do it.
If that's the case, then that's fine, but...
After that, I started working with Mina's father's company, and I was crushing it so much that I couldn't believe I used to be in the shadows. And after that project was complete, he started making more requests for design projects continuously. Hiroshi! Your reputation at our company is only continuing to go up. I knew it! You are somebody that we need in the company. If you'd be alright with it, will you please just come and work here full time? Yes, sir. I also felt that the way that you work at your company was a much better fit for me. I look forward to working with you. I felt a purpose in my work with Mina's father, and I decided to switch companies and start working there full time. At this company, I became somebody who was treasured, and people praised me for the hard work that I put into every project. A few days later, Mina's father told us both to come over once again, so the two of us were heading toward her family house.
I wonder what he wants to talk about. I wonder if it's about getting married again.
That's definitely what it's about. I'm sure he's going to be pretty angry, but we should tell him the truth and apologize. Oh, Hiroshi, welcome! Sir, I mean, Mina's father. I'm terribly sorry for what I've done.
Dad, I am really sorry.
Where's this coming from?
To tell you the truth, Hiroshi isn't my boyfriend. I begged him and he was just pretending to be my boyfriend. So, Hiroshi didn't do anything wrong at all. This was all my fault, and I'm the one to blame.
Mina, no! I need to take responsibility too! Sir, I'm truly sorry about this. Oh, so that's all it was. Oh, please. I noticed a long time ago that the two of you weren't actually dating. What? Really?
No way! You knew that we were lying?
Mina, ever since you were a little girl, anytime that you would lie, your eyes start to swim. And trust me, you can't get past your father's eyes.
No way. I had no idea. But that doesn't change the fact that we still tried to fool you. I'm sorry.
Not at all. I'm sorry as well for being so aggressive without considering your feelings. Hiroshi, I don't have any intention of forcing you to marry my daughter. But, if it's alright with you, I'd like for you to stay at our company forever. All of my praises towards you was how I truly felt. And I was hoping that someday, you'd also become involved with the greater business side of it. So, thank you very much. I'm going to do my absolute best. I look forward to working with you for a very long time, too.
Oh, come on, Hiroshi. You're saying that like you're about to marry into the family.
What? No, that wasn't my intention at all. Well, Hiroshi, I'm hopeful that you look after my daughter, too.
What? Hey, Dad! Why are you saying such weird things?
After that, because of this whole incident, I became a lot closer to Mina, and we even started going on dates together. As for what's going to happen from here, that's a story for another time. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.